so that we can. Okay, please, if you have the issue, okay, here we say, I just agree. Colin say yes, okay. Okay, so how many of you have the issue? Just, I have Collins there, have Yewi there. Who else have the same challenge of, you talk to people, Mr. Julius say, I agree totally, okay. You talk to people about the business, you seem not to find the words to say. After talking to them, you know that they probably must be capable financially, but they are not making a decision. They are deciding, they are not making a decision to get started. There is a way to go about the presentation, because we have a unique market where people don't have the full understanding of what is blockchain, and cryptocurrency is also very new, and especially in our market where it's a not very educated market. So you need to find simple words to use to explain this business. And that is what I managed to put together as in the last. Okay, so I managed to put that together, and it has really, really been a blessing to me. So permit me, I'm going to just go straight to the business and share my own experience, how I do it. And hopefully it will help you also if you decide to adopt the same pattern. Okay, please let me connect my iPad. I want to do some writing. You know, for those who know me, I always like to write. 1 minute, please. Okay. So when I produce this presentation, is basically within a short time, I'm able to finish my presentation and leave them to do what? To make a decision to join or not. And I've gotten faster results since doing so. Okay. All right. So first thing, let me just go straight to business like I want to do a presentation now. Are you with me? If you're with me, say I'm with you. Okay. Fantastic. Julius is with me. Who else is with me here? Okay, Frank and Julius are with me. Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate you, both of you who are with me here. Maybe the others are not with me. Okay. Okay, Rita, say I'm with you. Thank you. All right. I just needed to, you see, it's important that we understand what to say. This is not an error-proof method, but it works for me. And I want to use that same method. I want you to use that same method when you explain it. Sometimes when you find what works, you don't try to reinvent the wheel. Okay? Just try it out, whether it will work for you. If it works for you, thank God. If it doesn't work, maybe you should find that way. Okay? All right. So first things first. What do I do when I have a presentation? Maybe a couple of 3, 4, 5, 10 persons in a meeting. Or how do I start my presentation? First of all, you need to make them relax. You need to what? Make them what? Relax. And how do you make them relax? Welcome them to the meeting. And also, if you are somebody that have some little kind of humor like me, I try to share them up and try to know them, try to know what their name is and relate to them, make them calm, especially if you are relating with people who are totally new to you, maybe cold market, or maybe you do a TV broadcast or television broadcast, whatever method, as long as they don't know you so well, you need to make them what? Relax. You know, now, after that, you go straight to business. Ask them simple questions. What I do is that I ask them simple question. I ask you a simple, do you know anything about shares? Do you know anything about what? Shares or stocks? Some will say yes. Some will say, oh, I bought some stocks before. Oh, but you didn't do well. Fantastic. So one or two persons may respond positively They know about what? Shares. They know about what? Stocks. And what will now be your follow-up? Now, when I'm in a meeting and ask them that simple question, do you know anything about shares and stocks? What they now do, they just open up and say, okay, I know a little about it. I bought some shares. I've done this before. I've done that before. And I go straight to the point. I said, this thing, what I'm about to share with you is how to acquire digital what? Shares. How to acquire what? Digital shares. Please, hope you can hear me loud and clear. Now, what we are talking about is how you can be a owner of digital shares. Now, and I try to ask them more questions. When you own the regular shares and stocks, what is your reward? And some of them go and explain, and they said, okay, I get paid dividends. I get paid profit when the company announce an annual dividend or annual profit, and they share dividends. Sometimes they give us bonus shares. So that's the way I get a benefit. Okay, I said, that's good. Now, I'll now go forward to explain that digital shares what are digital shares? Digital shares are shares that you can acquire anywhere you are in the world. In our own case, our own digital shares is connected to the Ultima blockchain. That is why I introduced Ultima. That is connected to what is called the Ultima blockchain. So that's why I introduced Ultima. Now, I will not go further to explain blockchain, the history of blockchain. I go further to explain what? The history of blockchain. Blockchain, first of all, came to pass, was known in the year 2008. That was the first time people heard about that technology, and it came in the form of Bitcoin, created by one Satoshi Nakamoto. Created by what? One Satoshi Nakamoto. You give them that brief history. And on January 3rd, 2009, that technology was launched officially as Bitcoin. And you now go further to explain it. When it was launched, 1 minute, please. Okay, so when it was what? Launched January 3rd, 2009, it was launched at a price of 0.01 what? Dollar, 1 cent. It was launched at 1 cent. Now, you quickly ask them, what is the value of $1 in your local currency? In Nigeria, $1 is around 1,200 naira. So you do a simple math. You now ask them, can you afford 1,200 naira 2009? The answer is obviously affirmative. Now, that means what if you have invested $1, use $1 to buy Bitcoin, then how many Bitcoin will you get? $1 divided by what? 0.101 will give you what? 100 Bitcoin. So you now bring them back to the price of Bitcoin. What is the current price of Bitcoin? As we speak, 1 Bitcoin, if I look at my chart right here, 1 Bitcoin is around $39,000 for 1 Bitcoin. So you now say, okay, if you bought Bitcoin for $39,000, if the price of Bitcoin is $39,000 now, and you got 100 Bitcoin in 2009, that means you'll be worth $39,000 multiplied by 100 Bitcoin, which is that's $3.9 million. So when you mention this, you show them on the chart, you let them see it, everyone will be amazed, like, what? Are you serious? So that means now you now go further to explain something very unique. That for me, for example, I didn't know about Bitcoin until 2015. Now, those who happen to be part of Bitcoin, not just buying Bitcoin, but bought the technology. They bought the license, because you know you're going to be talking about license in your own Ultima. So you need to mention the word license. They bought the technology. They bought the license. And for buying this license, they are able to keep mining Bitcoin till the year 2140. They keep mining Bitcoin till the year what? 2140. Very important that you mentioned that, because there is also a deadline in our own Ultima that you need to mention. So you need to let them know it's historical. One Bitcoin have done it. So you now ask them, can you imagine somebody who is mining that Bitcoin since 2009 can still mine Bitcoin till the year 2140? You now make them do the math. How many years from now is 2140? 2140 minus 2023, that is 117 years. So it's a more practical class. They can see what you are saying. Oh, really? So those people will keep mining this Bitcoin to the year 2140? Yes, they can. So you now bring them home. You now say, why is our own, you now introduce Ultima. What is Ultima? Ultima is a digital currency just like what? Bitcoin. You now relate your Ultima, because men, they don't even know what is Ultima. Ultima is a digital currency just like what? Bitcoin. Now, but why is Ultima unique? Ultima is unique because just like you missed out on Bitcoin early, you can buy the digital shares of Ultima today. Then you now go further to explain what is the other word for the digital shares. Digital shares, I mean, is also referred to as what? Split token. Split what? Token. You can be a proud owner within a limited period of time. Be an owner of the digital shares of Ultima, which is also called split token. So now, what is the benefit of owning a split or owning a share? What is the benefit? You now begin to break down the benefits. What is the benefit of owning a split or a what? Or a share? You break it down. Number one, how does the blockchain make money? The blockchain, even including what? Bitcoin, you show them things like this. You have to make it a little bit interactive, live. So you open an exchange like Mexi, or for example, then you go to your screen. If you have a projector or you're using your phone, you show them. You say, look at this is Mexi, this is a market. Now, if you go to this market, you can see transactions happening every month, per second. You show them. For example, look at Bitcoin and USDT. Look at it there. You let them see all these transactions. These are transactions happening all over the world. And there are charges. There are what? Charges that are incurred for each transaction. So it is these charges that takes place, these charges that people incur, that the miners benefit from, or the market makers. You use the terms miners, use the term market what? Makers. They benefit. They are the one that share this profit. You and I cannot share from it. Okay? So when you explain that, you now come back and say, oh, but if you have a chance of becoming a shareholder of the Ultima blockchain, you will be earning every single day. There's profit to be shared. Every single day there's what? Profit to be what? Shared. Then you quickly, let me take my phone. Every single day there's what? Profit to be what? Shared. Then you can open your if you have an account, definitely you should have an account anyway. You open your smart wallet and show them what is the current state. You open your what? Smart wallet and open your split. Then when you open your split page, it shows how many splits you have. It shows the total number of shares that is available. Then it also shows, let me see, my phone is coming up, it's off. Okay. Well, let me share my screen 1 minute. So you open your page, you can show them the page like this. Now we have 306,000 split as at this point. I've not refreshed the page. And what that means is that every day, 50 Ultimas will be shared. This is the profit of the blockchain. Will be distributed by the shareholders, this share, total number of shares. And this is what you are going to aim for that day. You show them. In most cases, I try not to claim my profit before my meeting so that I can claim my profit right there while I'm having a meeting with them so that they can see how it works. So I go straight to my wallet and I show them, and they can see how many one split, what one split can benefit, what will be the profit of one split. I show them. Then we do the mathematics together, and it's just interactive. I tell them, okay, how many splits do we have here? How many total splits? They say, oh, like in this case, we have 306,000. I didn't refresh the page. I know it may sign out, so I don't want to refresh it. We have 306,000 split here. So this 306,000 divided by 50 will give us the what? Reward per split. You will now go to the market and check what the market is talking about in terms of the value of what? One Ultima. And you do the math for them. Okay. Let me go back to. Okay. So this is very practical class. Make it as practical as possible. Now you go to your Ultima and you check the price in the market. Then you now say, okay, look at the price. One Ultima currently is 6,499. Now you now multiply this amount by what? The split reward, and they can see how much one shares we what in. And then you now make them know. Do you know the interesting part of this whole business is that the moment you acquire these shares, you will keep earning from the reward of the blockchain till the year 2255. You pause for a moment for that information to get in. You see all their eyes will prop up. What? Yes. You say you keep earning from these shares every single day, the moment you acquire them till the year 2255. Then you quickly go around, you go on. You said, what are the steps to get started? You want to get them started. You don't want to speak grammar. You don't want grammar. What are the steps to get started? Okay. I needed to. Yeah, I think I can share my screen here. My whiteboard. Good. So what are the what? The steps to get started. What? Steps to what? Get what? Started. You write it. If you have a board on your you write it there so that they can see. You know, say number one, convert your local currency. If you are in Nigeria, local what? Currency into digital dollar, because they don't know what is USDT. So you have to explain it. Digital what? Dollar. In brackets, USDT. You now said, this is a kind of cryptocurrency, but it's a stable currency. It's a dollar, but it's digital. You can't hold it with your physical hand. So the first step is to what? Convert your what? Local currency, whether it's Naira, whether it's CD, whether it's US dollar even, whether it's whatever currency, local currency into digital world dollar. Now, what is the platform? What platform do you do that with? You have to state the platform. You say the platform is what? Binance.com. Especially for us in Africa, you can easily convert your what? Your local currency into USDT on Binance.com. People want to be guided, so you should give them the steps. Step 2, you said purchase what? Purchase Ultima with USDT. That's the next step. Now, you have to make them understand that you cannot buy these digital shares with Naira. You cannot buy the digital share with CD. You cannot buy the digital share with CFAs. You cannot buy the digital share with Kenyan shillings. You can only buy the digital shares with Ultima. Ultima is a currency. So these are the steps to acquire what? Digital shares. So first thing, you convert your local currency into digital dollar. And what platform are you using? Binance.com. Step 2, purchase Ultima with USDT. And what platform do we use to do that? You show them the platform. In this case, I use Mexi because it's faster. mexi.com. Okay, so you show them, you can go to mexi.com. Now that you have from Mexi, you have already converted your what? Your Ultima into what? USDT. I mean your USDT into what? Ultima. Now step 3. Step 3 is to what? Purchase what? Digital shares, which is called split token. That's how you are introducing the word, the terms. You make them on so they cannot forget the terms. You purchase digital shares, which is split token, with Ultima. That's the Ultima you have already acquired. And what is the platform? What platform do you use to do that? The platform is what? DeFi-U.com. That's step 3. So you can, to make it more interactive, you tell them, what are the steps again? Let's repeat it. You go to the step 1, convert your local currency into digital dollar. What platform are you using? Binance.com. Step 2, purchase Ultima or USDT. What platform do you use? Mexi.com. Step 3, purchase digital shares with what? At the split token with Ultima. What platform do you use? DeFi-U.com. Then 4th step, step 4, you now say delegate your split. In this case, now use the word split token into the liquidity pool. The other word for delegate, you make them understand. That means you transfer the process of payout from your DeFi-U.com dashboard into the wallet is the process of delegating your split into the liquidity world pool. You now say, what platform will use to do this? The platform is Smart Wallet app. That's where you introduce the Smart Wallet discussion. So you go over the steps again with them, and they can see, oh, these are the steps to take. Okay. Now, you now go further. What does split mean? What is the component? Component of what? Component of a split token, or of a split. Yeah. There are 2 simple components. Number 1, license. Number 2, smart contract. So we have a split license and a split contract. Those are the component of a split. Now, you now explain the minimum cost. Now, you say the minimum cost for what? For the split license is 110 euro. Now, the minimum cost for a split contract is also what? 110 euro. Now, all these transactions includes what? 5%. So you make them see these things so there's no confusion. 5% fees. Plus what? Smart coins in your what? In your wallet. Those are the component of a split. So if you add 110 plus 110, that means 220 euro. That is the value of one split. Plus 5% fees and plus smart charge. So you explain to them, you are bringing them home now. The component of what? Split. Now, you can now convert it to your local currency. Whatever it is in your local currency, you give them the Naira equivalent or the CD equivalent or the CFA equivalent or the Kenyan shillings equivalent or the rands equivalent. Whatever is your local currency, you give them what? The equivalent. This is the place where the rubber meets the road. At this point, people are already excited. Now, the final thing you now say, how do we calculate the day-to-day profit of the blockchain? You come back to that mathematics I did before. How to calculate my daily reward. How to calculate my daily reward. You now put it total what? Daily reward is simple. Daily payouts divide by what? Total split. Total split token. Now, you do an example. The daily payout is 51.84 token at Ultima right now. You now divide it by, if the, for example, we can see 300 and something thousand, you can push it further to 350,000, so that you know the reward they expect to be lower. If currently it is around 307,000, you can push it yourself to, okay, let's take, for example, it's 350,000 shares. So what do you expect? You now calculate for them. Oh, give me the calculation fast. 51.84 divided by 350,000. That will give you 148.1 Ultima. So this is what you earn per split. Remember, your income comes in what? Ultima. Your income comes as what? Ultima. Now the question is, this is your daily earning for that day. If we have 350,000 watts split, but we don't have up to 350,000 now. So you give them enough allowance. Now you now say, okay, what will now be the dollar equivalent of your what? Income. You now multiply by the day's price. Multiply by what? The price. The price right now is around $6,500 per Ultima. Okay. So if you do that now, you multiply this by what? 6,500. That becomes the income for that day. Times 6,500. That gives you what? $0.96 per share. Now, you don't stop there. You now tell them, this is the price now. When as time goes on, as more people come to the ecosystem, there will be what? Higher prices. And that is the truth. The main reason why prices seems to be where it is now, because 90% of the partners, every day they all sit down to be cashing out. They don't really care about growing the community. But don't worry. People who care about the community are growing the community, and it will catch up. So now, if you have, you make sure you tell them that you have $6,500 now. What if it is $10,000? You do the math. If it's $10,000, what are you going to earn? You do the math. $10,000 multiplied by what? Now they know that Bitcoin went from cents. They know that this one can also what? Grow. So that means you're making $1.48 what? Dollars. What if it's $20? You show them $20. Now this is not compulsory. You are just showing them the possibility, and you make them know. Times what? 20. That would be what? $2.96. At this time, they are already very open. When I come to this point, they are already very open. Then what do I now do next? I begin to share testimonies. And I'll tell them, this is an incredible opportunity. This business has blessed me, has made me, turned me from nothing to something. It has changed my life. Then even the lives of my friends, people I know around the world. Okay, then I began to share testimony. It could be, sometimes I can start with my own testimony. Sometimes I start with the testimony of others. Okay, now let me share. You could, there are certain testimony. See, don't be too big. If you don't have the testimony, share testimony of others. Share other people's testimonies. It must not be your own testimony. Okay, now sometimes I start with Terry. You know, Terry have a very fantastic testimony recently. I have a picture with Terry, so I showed them the picture. You can show them the same picture. You can show them your picture with me. Then you show them my picture with Terry. Look at the picture with Terry. Okay, so I showed them this picture. I said, do you know this? I asked them, this guy I see here, is that me? Does that look like me? They say, oh yes. They will laugh. Okay, this is my friend Terry. Okay, I'll make them understand. I got to know this company 2017. Terry got to this company around 2020 or 2021. Okay, now, but I mean, come and see his testimony today. I'll just make them understand that this business can change anybody's life. I showed them that picture. Then the next thing, I'm showing them Terry's new ride. Terry's new what? Ride. That is, you use your testimony. It's called validation. You validate your business. I showed them this video. Many of you, if you don't have it, look for it. I think it's most of the videos.
absolutely amazing, amazing. A Rolls Royce, pinch me. Look at it. That's just, you can't beat the luxury, can you? This is incredible. Absolutely brand new. You know, the work that has to go in to make something like this become a reality in this business, you have to put the work in yourself. I work with my partner, my business partner, my life partner, Enika, and together we've achieved this dream. But you have to put the work in to do so. We've built a team in this business of over 10,000 partners who are very proud of our team, of course, because it's the work of the entire team that produces the results. There are other people coming through these ranks who are doing the same work ethics.
You really have to dream big to achieve this, because this is possible for everybody.
Dream your whole life, and I've reached a point where this car has manifested into my reality, and you know, I'm shaking almost right now, because this is just, I mean, wow, I almost lost for words, really, I'm lost for words.
Let's look inside.
Yeah, let's go inside.
That anybody can achieve their goals, even if the goals are big, and it should be big all the time, because I'm just a simple farmer girl born in Hungary, and I believed in myself and I took action to change my life, and now I'm the owner of a Rolls Royce, half of it at least. And I would tell anybody to do what I do to achieve the goals. This is the black book I use to write down my goals. And in this book, I've written down that we are going to own a Rolls Royce at the end of 2023. And here we are on the 3rd of November, 2023, picking up our new car. It's amazing, and it works every time.
That's right. In this company of Ultima, our team is called the Infinity Income Team. And we've got the Infinity Ghost Black Badge Rolls Royce. Wow, this is just incredible. And it's the latest model. Would you believe it? 0 kilometers, brand new. Wow. This is, I'm almost shaking.
Go check your pulse.
I'm going to check my pulse now, check my pulse. Look at the starlight on the sky, shooting stars. For me, this is an absolute dream to really come true. I'm a working class lad. I come from a market town in Lancashire, England. I grew up. My parents were hard workers. They had 2-3 jobs each. And you know, I had to go through life as a working class myself. And then I joined the police. I was a police officer 15 years. And eventually I ended up in network marketing and in cryptocurrency, working with the most amazing man in this industry, Alex Reinhardt. And you know, he's the dream maker, he's the innovator, he's the genius, and we work with him side by side, because what he's brought to the world with Ultima Business and the cryptocurrency Ultima token is just life-changing. So life-changing we can prove that it is, because we're standing next to our dream. This is a dream that everybody wants to aspire to. We would urge everybody, write down your goals, because you can make them happen. Anybody can make this happen for them. Go and make your dreams happen.
Sweet. So after playing this video, I know the way you are feeling right now. Tell me, you are feeling what I'm talking now? In short, As at this point, my audience, my people, their body is already one kind. They say, what is this one? Then I also show them proofs of people in Africa who have done this business and their lives have changed. And one of my favorite pictures is this picture I have. Most of us have it. I've shared it a few times. This picture and 1 minute, this picture, two of them. So I share so they will know that you are not alone. You are not alone. And I say, you see this picture, you see this picture, that's the CEO there, and that's me on the other side. And look at the middle there. This is Mr. Roland in Cameroon. I've been using this most of my presentations all over the world, anywhere I go. And I'll let them see that you see the gentleman who have issues. He's being challenged in his leg, but that did not stop him. 2019, he was a cameraman before he joined this business, was into video and camera stuff. Life was very hard. But after joining this business, he saw a chance to run with this business. And after running with this business, he was able to build his dream house. I will now show them the picture. Straight. I showed them the picture. Look at this dream house. Can you see this incredible edifice built by this gentleman who decided to run with this vision? So when people see this, they now begin to believe in their ability that I can do this business. This business is for me. If this man can do it, I can do it. Then if you have testimony of your own self, you can go ahead and share it. Me, I like to share my Facebook. I just open my Facebook because they can see the dates. And I show them pictures I have with the CEO. So look at me and the CEO on stage in 2019 in Prague, in Czech Republic. Look at me on stage. I will have the privilege to be with you on stage. That's me in Dubai. That's me taking my award. That's me. 3 of us came all the way from Africa in 2019 to attend that conference. So you can see us there, just 3 of us with some of the top leaders of this company. Look at the date there, 2019, just a day before my birthday. So when they see this, they know that I'll make them know 2019 and now, how many years now? I say 4 years. Wow. So this company has been around for 4 years. I say, you can see, that's me right there. That's my upline there. And you can see the mature people, men and women. We are the youngest there. That if they can do this business, what is holding you back? I go further. I show them this picture being interviewed by a Russian press. I go further back into you can see this picture, myself with the CEO, Alex Reinhardt, and that's me. You don't need to have it. You can share my picture. As long as you have a picture with me. If you don't have a picture with me, you can say, that is my leader. You can share it. You should see the date, 2018. This company have been around. And 2018 March, I was on stage in Dubai as the first diamond from Africa. We're having a meeting there in Dubai. And it was incredible. When they see this, they are already sold. They want to do the business. How do you get started? That becomes the next question. How do I sign up now? You now begin to do closing sales. And that's one thing Mr. Marcus is going to teach us, how to close. So when we come to this point, the people are already in, their mind is already into the business. They want to just jump right in as long as they have the cash, and you begin to, you softly pressurize them to make a sale. You softly pressurize them to make a sale. Very, very important. You don't push it too hard, but because people, sometimes after presentation, you don't tell them to, you just finish your prayer and pack your load. No, if people don't buy because they're not told, if you tell them, you have to make them know that it's time to get started. It's time to get started. Okay, now, yes. Who is getting my own way? Yes. You see the opportunities right here. Who is ready to get started? Who want to live their dream life? If they're still talking, I showed them my video where I was driving my Ferrari in Dubai. I have a video there too with Alex Reinhardt. I show them, and they can see that I've been with this company for a while, and you can share my testimony or the testimony of a partner that you know. Don't be too shy to do that. Show it. Make sure you have those tools. That's me with the CEO.
Yeah.
Isn't that the best CEO in the world?
Yes.
I do my best, guys. I do my best.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Alex.
Yeah, thank you for coming.
Thank you so much.
I'm so happy that you're all here.
Yes.
And bring big wishes to Africa.
That's right.
Africa, guys, you are here in our hearts and our souls. All the time we're just thinking about the day when the entire Africa will wake up and come to us.
Yes.
To enjoy the Ultima life, guys.
The Ultima Life, guys.
And we are only on the beginning, at the beginning. And in the next 3 to 6 months, you will see the big explosion.
So, I mean, videos like that, that's the way I do my stuff. And by this time, those who have money in their pockets, reach down into their pockets and make a decision to join. You are doing that, you know that they are going to have a good deal, that the business is going to help them, going to transform our lives altogether over the course of many years. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme, so you must let them see. So that is the way I package my presentation. And in the last 10 days, I've seen a lot. One of the ways I used to earn, I don't like going to the market to say, oh, I have some coins I want to sell. No, the proof that I'm working is that I'm able to use my coins, that the money of my profit from marketing, I can use it to register new people. And I've earned over 10 million in the last 10 days. 10 million in the last 10 days. Just using the same technique, and it works all the time. Okay, so guys, that's my little tip here. I still have my boss here, Mr. Marcos, and he's going to help us finish, give us the closing training where we can learn more. I hope you have learned something. If you have learned something, please can you post there, let me know your feedback quickly before I hand over to Mr. Marcos. Have you learned anything from what I've just explained so far? Does it make any sense to you? Is it something you can use? Okay, Honorable Mafido, thank you. Say 100%. Great, 100% sure. Okay, sure. Mr. Lucky, thank you. Okay, beautiful. Yeah, we say just what I wanted to learn. Super. All right, wonderful. Thank you so much, Mr. Collins, Comrade, thank you. Tosin, Kolawole, Fidelis, thank you. Emmanuel, Rita, all of you, thank you so much. Japiwa, thank you so much. All right, I will hand over straight. Okay, Mr. Amanfo. Okay, just reserve your question. Don't leave. Let me hand over to my boss, Mr. Marcos, so that he can finish up with us. Thank you. God bless you.
So also from my side, hello to everybody, and Favor, thanks for the great presentation, and showed everybody how you do it and how you presentate the business to other people. Yes, and I just don't want to make it too long today, so just give me 10 minutes. I just want to add something on that on top, to give you also a little bit an idea how sales work in general, and some easy skills you can use to close people after your presentation. First, you have to understand that to sell means tell a story. And that's exactly what Favor did. He explained the business and then he told his story. And, people like that. And you have to understand, if you listen to somebody else, you have always like a movie in your head, in your mind. So if I tell you something, immediately a movie or pictures comes up in your head. I give you an example that works in a good and also in a bad way. So whatever I say, you have that picture in your mind, right? I can't tell you, don't do it, don't think about it. So let us try it, okay? Please don't think about a pink elephant. Don't think about a pink elephant. Is that possible? No. Immediately in that moment when I tell you a pink elephant, you have in your head a pink elephant. So I can't tell you don't think about it, because as I say it, you have the picture in your head. So, and that's the power you have, when you talk with other people, to create pictures in their heads, what you want, and also let them create the picture in their head, what they want. And, this is the power you have, and you have now to play with that. So when you talk to other people, tell a story, create pictures in their head, let them create their own movies, and give them the chance and the opportunity to motivate themselves. So the worst thing what you can do, if you want to tell them what they have to think. In that way that let them think whatever they want. You just create the right pictures for them that they can create their own story about it. And that's why it's so important when you sell to other people to ask questions and also get always the feedback, because you don't know what they like. You have to figure out what they want, what they like, what are their goals in life, about what they dream, what's important for them, not important for you. You can create a story that they are totally uninterested about it. So you must really create a story they like and not you. We talk always about your opposite, yeah. So they have to enjoy it, they have to like it, because then you get positive results. If you tell them something what they don't like, they will maybe say at the end, "Ah, sorry, it's nothing for me. I'm not interested," or whatever. So that's why it's so important to ask the right questions. And to close, I also want to help you now how to close after your presentation. So let me just here quickly share my screen. Can you see my screen? Yeah, perfect. Okay. So 7 skills of relationship marketing. I think we talked already about it on one of my trainings, but I will repeat that. And I just go now to the important points. So when you do presentations with people, I just recommend to you or give you an advice, don't do it in office. Go with them for a coffee, make it more personal. And be dressed professional. So don't go there in sport clothes or in, I don't know, short pants or whatever. Really be dressed professional. We talked about it in the other trainings. Just play you are a millionaire and you become a millionaire. Then to respect them, make sure that your mobile is silent or off, because nothing is more disturbing than if your opposite always get phone calls or answer phone calls when you are in a conversation with them. And also make sure that the presentation don't take too long. So best time is always between 30 and 45 minutes. And don't use negativities. So always talk about positive things, right? At the beginning, get the support from your upline. Yeah, let them do the presentation. Then present to your upline. Then let your upline do the presentation for your prospects. And then you do the presentations in presence of your upline to prospects, and then you're ready to go. And here, just, that's always network marketing is a teamwork. I would really give you that advice. Train with your upline your presentations. First, present it to the upline, then let your upline present it to your prospects and work with it, okay? So then closing. And here, just again, be positive. And here, that's a skill you can use, and you will see it really, really works. So after your presentation, it's important that you ask now the right questions to close. So here, please don't do the mistake and ask him, did you like it? So because now you have to say yes or no. Ask him, what did you like the most? So after your presentation, you ask him, what did you like the most? And then, for example, use a scale from 1 to 10. How do you like it? So if he gives you now example what he liked the most, then you ask him, okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, what's your rate? You get what I'm saying? So don't ask him just, did you like it? And he can also say, no, ask him, what did you like the most? And if he tells you, what did he like the most, then also ask again, give me on a scale of 1 to 10, what's your opinion? How do you rate it? Because then you understand exactly, okay, where, for example, your opposite needs more information, or maybe you have to repeat something because he didn't understand it. Here you get really an idea about where you stay at the moment. Then the second question, so you have to ask after the presentation 3 simple questions. What did you like the most? Then second question is, are there any questions or issue I can help to resolve from my end? Also here, because now I'm preparing the closing. First I ask, what did he like the most? He has to say something. Then I give him opportunity to scale it, so that I get an idea, okay? Did he understand everything? Then the second thing, I ask him, are there any questions or issues I can help to resolve from my end? Because now the third question is the closing question. When and how we can start. Because now he has to make a decision, and always people have problems with asking for a decision. Of course, now he can say, oh, please hold on, let me think about it. That's absolutely fine, don't make too much pressure on them, but make a little bit pressure on them to make a decision. Because I can tell you, it's much better if you get a clear no than someone who have every week other excuses and tells you every time again, oh, maybe, I'm not sure, I have to ask my grandmother, or I have to talk with my dog, or whatever. Grandmother and animals will not help him. So he has to speak with someone who has experience, and that's you. You have the experience, you can talk to him, you can explain him every steps and how it works. And people just want asking other people to make decisions for their life. That's not working. It's not the right way. And you just help them to make a decision. Even if it's no, then it's okay, but please make a decision. So let me repeat it again. First, you ask him, what did you like the most on the presentation? Then let him scale it from 1 to 10. Then are there any questions or issue? Because if there are really questions, issue, then we go through it again, and then you answer all the questions and all the issues. Because after that, if there are no questions and no issues anymore, then he can make now a decision. So when and how we can start or get it started. Because now you can give him also the opportunity to say, okay, let me think about it. But, and this is now very important, tell him he has to make a decision in the next 72 hours. Because also here I want to explain it to you. After 72 hours, you can start with the presentation again. Because after 72 hours, he can't remember any details from your presentation and what you said to him. So it makes no sense after 72 hours to ask for his answer. Then really giving advice, just start the presentation again, because tell him, listen, it's too much time in between. I will do the presentation again, and then you must be able really to make a decision. Yeah. So these are the 3 simple questions. You will understand and you will see it when you use that system, how powerful it is, and that you are able really to close people. So again, it's not a problem if he says, oh, I need to think about it. Then we start with the follow-up. Give the prospect time to think about it, but don't forget the follow-up within the next 24 to 72 hours. Always set a time, date, and location for the next meeting. So please don't make this big mistake that you let him go without setting a next time, date, location, because it's really no problem if he thinks about it. But you must make clear, okay, when you are able to make a decision, ask him, because then you don't get the feeling you make pressure because it comes from him. If you ask him, okay, how much time you need to think about it, and he says, yeah, give me 2 days, no problem. But then make right now an appointment with him. Okay, 2 days. So today it's Sunday, and 2 days that's Tuesday. Which time on Tuesday suits you? And make directly an appointment for that call. Because even then, if he's not answering the phone, you understand his answer is no. Also, send further material and videos to understand the concept in between, to remind him. That's what Favor did. He showed videos. Videos are always good. So in the time between, send him material. And at the end, understand if it's a no, could be also a not now. And that's why it's so important that you treat yourself to work with a calendar. Because if somebody, I have an appointment with someone, you know, and his answer is no, I will call him in 3 months again and we'll ask about his situation. If he's open now, and make an appointment again. And then if he tells me in 3 months from now, hey, I told you already, I'm not interested, okay, then it's clear, I understand. But always give them a second chance, you know, and if he's not really able to make a decision, maybe I give him a third chance, then 3 months later again. Because, you know, better speak with someone before you don't speak with someone. So make sure that you prepare already your appointments in 3 months from now. Always be active, always talk with people. And I can tell you, I have thousands of examples where he was not able in our first meeting to make a decision. But then he saw in the next 3 months, for example, how the business grows, or he understood, oh, so many people I know already are in this business. I have to start maybe too. Or I showed him, you know, strategies, or I showed him, you know, the performance of other people and what happened in these 3 times, what he missed, that he also start thinking, oh, I shouldn't miss the second chance. You get what I'm saying? So these are really the most important things that you have to understand for a closing. I just go back. So ask the 3 questions and do it really in the right way. What did you like the most? Let him scale it from 1 to 10. Then ask him if he has any questions or other issues you can help to resolve. Because here again, if there are no questions and issues anymore, then there's just one answer. He has to start. And then you ask him when and how we can start. If he needs time to think about it, no problem. Don't make too much pressure, but tell him in the next 3 days you need an answer from him. Tell him don't wait too long, because that makes no sense for you. That makes also no sense for me. So in the next 70 hours, I expect an answer from you, and then ask him, okay, which time suits you, and make immediately an appointment for that date or for a location, or if it's online, doesn't matter. Send him in the meantime material and videos to understand the concept. And again, understand for yourself. It's a no, it could be also not now. And make an appointment in your calendar for yourself in the next 3 months, where you call him again and ask him if he's open now. Let us have a second call. Let me show you how the business increased in that 3 months, or update for new information about the concepts, or if we launch new products and services, things like that. But that's all what you have to do, and understand for yourself, you know, do it in a smart, nice, friendly way. Try to be not too much nervous, but even that, it's not a problem. You can be nervous, because if you do it in the right way, and if you tell them, listen, this is my first presentation, if I'm a little bit if I'm a little bit nervous, please excuse that. That makes you nice, friendly, sympathetic. You can talk with people like that. Nobody will blame you for that. And the only thing what you shouldn't do is to be arrogant. The only thing what you shouldn't do is to talk all the time only about yourself, or talk nonstop and don't give the other person, the other party, a chance to say some words and to follow you. And just be how you are. And if it's a no, doesn't matter. Then it's a no. And yes, talk with the next one, talk with the next one. You have just to understand our business is to find the right people. And a no, don't stop us. A no is just, yeah, part on our journey, and we go through it. And yeah, I wish you really all the best. Start to present, start to training with your upline, and just do it. And don't think about what other people might think, because in 99% of all cases, you are always wrong. So why should you do it? Just do it, and at the end you will see if it was good or not. And if it was not good, shit happens. Try it the next time, make it better. But a worse presentation is better than zero presentation. Trust me in this. Talk to other people, you have nothing to lose. And at the end, I want to give you just one really important advice, where I have it here. Don't make the business bigger than it is. Don't promise anything. Don't give any guarantees. You know, this will not help you. Let me repeat it. Don't make the business bigger than it is. Don't give any guarantees or promises, because either you than me knows what will happen in the next 3 months with the price. Give him examples like Favor did it today. If this situation happened, but I would also do it in both ways. Reduce the coin price and say, listen, if this happened, is it still worthy? Just imagine, even if we say the coin price lose down 50 or down to 80% from now, it's still a good business. Show me one business you get on your bank, you know, with 10% a year. You won't find anything out there. Here we can make up to, I don't know, 50 or 100% a month. And if it's just a half of it, 50% a month. If it's just half of that, 25% a month. Are you kidding? Is that a bad business? Don't make it too big. Don't make it too small. Say it how it is. Here we have the opportunities. You know, that's how I started. That are my results in the last 2 months, in the last 3 months. Show it. We have nothing to hide. And if the coin price reduces, that's not a problem. It's not an issue. It's still a good business, because you made already your 50% out of the money you spent in the first month. In the second month, you have maybe already the price, the money back, what you put into the system. In the third month, you're already in earnings. Talk with big investors, if that's possible. And they will say, how? I want to know this business. How is it possible after 3 months, I'm already in earning? You know, big investors, they calculate with, it takes 5 to 10 years till they start to earn with the business. And you have the opportunity to start earning already in the third month. And if you understand the whole concept of what's network marketing, you can start already to earn next week, because you need only 5 customers. They buy the same product like you, and you are already in earnings. 5 customers. And then just teach them the same way. So next week, I have something special for you. Next week, we want to talk about leadership. So make sure that you and your whole team joins our call next week. Next Sunday, 8 p.m., I will make a leadership training with you. Let us talk about leadership, what it means to become a big leader, and what it means to lead other people. So from my side, I wish you for the rest of the Sunday all the best. Have a great Sunday evening and a very successful next week. And we see us latest next Sunday, 8 p.m. here on the webinar, and we talk about leadership. So I give back to Favor, and take care, everyone.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. I don't know if you guys are excited as I am, and this is really an incredible meeting I've had today. Thank you, Mr. Marcos. Okay. Guys, what do you say to Mr. Marcos before he leaves? You know what you need to say. Please just say your appreciation. If you truly enjoyed this training, that's what you need to say.
Thank you, Mr. Marcos.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Mr. Marcos.